Hi, everybody, and welcome to Talk to Rose. On this show, we talk about everything going on in the world, good, bad, raggedy, and wonderful. So I'm going to get right into this. I didn't get to do it last night because I was busy, but I was like, let me do this today before I have to get dressed. But let me just get the show started. Sorry about that. So yesterday, the Jane Doe took the stand again, and her identity is kind of getting out there now. I still ain't about to say nothing. All you got to do is look online and you'll see who it is. So they didn't put her identity out, so I don't even know. She don't even, to me, have to be a Jane Doe no more, because everybody know exactly who she is. But she was on the stands all yesterday. She was the only one that testified. That's it. So we'll get into what she was talking about. So Jane Doe took the stance again. She said that Diddy wanted her to be wild and sexual. That's what he wanted her to be. She basically talked about the freak offs, which he renamed it to hotel nights. So it wasn't called freak offs no more. After Cassie, it was called hotel nights. So she said that it was the same thing. Like, basically, to me, she was saying the exact same thing that Cassie was saying, and she was going through the same thing as Cassie. The only thing that was different is he was not abused. I mean, like, physically abusing her with his hands. I gotta say it, with his hands. So far, she haven't said anything like that. She's saying that she still, like, she loved him, and I think, just like Cassie, I think that she, if Diddy wanted to be with her right now, she would still be with him too. He's still paying her rent, but I'll get into that. He's still paying her rent at her house, even though he's been in jail. So at least she get some time to herself. Let me see. Jane Doe was a mind blower. Oh, and I would like the thank you, Bonita. Thank you, you guys. I was out running errands today before we go to this little cowboy party. So she's saying that he wanted her to be wild and sexual. She said she did. She would ask the male prostitutes at first could they wear a condom, but then Diddy would get mad because he said that that wasn't sexy and he did not want to see a condom on a man's stuff. So she asked multiple times, but she stopped asking after a while because he would say that. To me, that's low key gay. I don't care what nobody say. Why do you care what a man has on his private part? Like, what does that matter to you? Like, he low key gay to me. From that to him playing in the men's milk, I'll say that's gay to me. Is that gay to y'all? Like, him wanting to see the man's stuff, and so that's why he don't want to have the condom on it, and him playing in the man's stuff. So just think, after the man releases, the girl have to still keep it on her so he can play in it. Like, that is nasty. It's very disgusting, and it's gay to me. Like, what man wants to do that? That mess is gay to me. So I don't know. Everybody be saying P Diddy gay, but haven't nobody said that he actually did nothing with a man. But the stuff that he's doing, like planning a stuff and wanting to see, don't want to see a condom on their stuff, that's gay to me. Do y'all think that's gay, or am I just going too far? Um, she said the same thing, that the hotel nights would last between 24 to 30 hours. 24 to 30 hours, you got to be doing all this stuff. And she was the lead woman. He directed her like he directed the video somewhere. It lasts 24 to 30 hours. She said she would just keep taking um, drugs. That was the only way she was able to get through it, was take drugs. So she said, uh, in the court building yesterday, they played videos of the freak off that was from Diddy's um, laptops and all that stuff. So that's where they messed up too. I think that it's a lot of people out there that do the same thing as Diddy. They probably just don't record it, and if they did, I don't know. But they played it in court yesterday. They played the recordings of them having a freak off, and only the jurors and the lawyers could see it. But whoever came, they could hear the audio. They just wasn't allowed to see it. And all while they was doing that, that girl was on the stand. That's where I feel sorry for her at, because everybody already know who you are now, and then they're showing videos of you doing all these sexual acts. Like I really feel sorry for her for that. So they play videos of the hotel night, asking her. You can hear her asking the man for a condom, and then you hear Diddy say, "No, you're not. No, you're not. Go take that off. Go take that off. You're not wearing that. Go take that off." And they wanted to prove, the government is trying to prove that this is not all the way consensual, because if it was, she would be able to let the man wear a condom and stuff like she wanted to, but P. Diddy is telling her no. So she was, like they said, she was very teary-eyed while they was playing the video, and she kept on having to take breaths to collect herself a lot of times. So a lot of times she was on there like, I just need some time, because she was crying, which I feel sorry for her, because that is a lot. That is a lot. She said that she cried at least 2 times during the hotel nights. One time was in a group session, and then one time was in a group session, and when she started crying, she said that Diddy was like, "What are you crying for? Like, what are you crying for?" So she couldn't even cry, but she would say she would be in pain and all kind of stuff. But that was the first time she said she could remember crying, and he told her, like, "What are you crying for? This is your job. What are you crying for?" The next time she said they was in the shower together, and he told her, like, "B, I'm too high for this. I'm too high for this. I don't want to hear all that crying and carrying on. I'm too high for this. Like, you need to stop it. I'm too high." I was like, Diddy is a cold piece. Like, he really is a cold piece. He's a cold piece. And she said after a while, the only time he wanted to see her and would fly her out is when he wanted to do hotel nights. So it wasn't no more taking her on vacation or flying her out to Miami just for them to be together every single time they seen each other. And remember, she was on call for him, so she always had to make sure her hair was done straight, because he liked that. She had to have on light color nails, which was probably white or cream. She always had to be on point and ready for him with babysitters and everything. But every time now he wanted to see her, it was only for hotel nights. Now, remember, y'all, she said that they was dated from 2021 to 2024. Who else was he dating at that time? Young Miami. So it makes me think, if he was having her do all these hotel nights, did Miami really have to do anything? It's video circulating around now when Miami had Diddy on there, and she was asking him, like, how long could you go? And he was like, you know how long I could go. Like, you could tell them this. And she was like, man, I'm for real. I thought I was going to do something to him to make him tap out. She was like, he be going all night. She was like, I be wanting him to just stop. So what this girl is saying, just think, Cassie said it, the Jane Doe said it, and Young Miami said it. But they were dating at the exact same time, Jane Doe and Young Miami. So she said after a while, he only wanted to spend time with her when they would have hotel nights and with other men. She said she loved him so much. She loved him so much. That's why she never stopped. And she wanted to have one-on-one time with him. She knew that after the freak off, she could have a little bit of one-on-one time. And that's all she longed for, was the one-on-one time. The exact same thing that Cassie said. It's neck and neck. It's echoing everything that Cassie said. Then they started reading text messages between the two, where she pleaded with him that she did not want to have any more hotel nights. But he put this over her head. He paying her $10,000 rent every month and her other living expenses, which is why she kept on doing it. This is why she kept on doing it. They had an agreement, and he asked her, what do you want? She said, I want $15,000 a month. And he was like, I'll give you 10. And matter of fact, I'll just pay for wherever you want to stay. And that's it. Like, that's where the money gonna go. So I'm like, if I was her, girl, no. I would have got something way cheaper than that and would have been like, I still want my 10 G's a month, but find somewhere for half of that money. Like, why would you do that to where that's over your head to where you can't stop doing what you want to do? Remember, she wanted to do OnlyFans and he told her that she couldn't. She said her friend had did OnlyFans and her friend made $4 million in 1 year. But Diddy told her no. But he's not only, because that's still a lot, he's paying her $10,000 rent. So she just kept on doing what she was supposed to do. And like I said before, y'all, he's still paying that rent now, even though he's in jail. So she's still getting something out of it. Like, you don't got to do no more hotel nights or nothing, girl. You can just enjoy your life now without having to be burnt out all the time. She said, I love being in love with him. She was like, but it was just becoming too much. She said one time she went, he flew her out for her supposedly birthday, and he said it was just going to be them. They was at a sushi lounge, and he told her, I'm going to tell you about the entertainment for tonight. And she said that when they got to the hotel, they was at the Trump Tower Hotel, and she looked up and she seen the red light. So she already knew. It ain't funny, but she already knew, like, ain't no one-on-one time. It was a hotel night. And she said she just almost couldn't swallow because she could not believe it. Like, she could not believe it. But there's nothing she could do about it. She's, like she said, she felt obligated to have to do these things because he put a roof over her head. She said in 2023, she got concerned about his health and asked him to take a month off of drugs. He agreed because they have one more hotel night. So they booked a hotel in Beverly Hills, and she said that she struggled. She literally struggled to do the hotel night sober. And she said that one lasts from 12 to 18 hours. She said after 2 male escorts came, and she had to do all that stuff with them, she started throwing up. She literally started throwing up, and Diddy told her, okay, that's good that you throwing up. That means you would feel better. Like, what kind of person are you? So he told her, good that you're throwing up because now you will feel better. And she said she thought it was over after that. Diddy then brought in the third guy. After the girl is throwing up and telling him that she don't feel good because they're both sober. She said she couldn't do it. Her stuff would be hurting and all kind of stuff. So this is another time. These are different examples of what she's talking about. She said that he asked her twice to bring packages of drugs from California to Miami, and she said she was very uncomfortable doing it. But the assistant KK told her that she does this stuff all the time. Like, you'll be okay. I do this all the time. You'll be fine. So, but she was very uncomfortable, which I would be too. Like, I would be scared to do that. And then the government is showing with this that this is forced acts of sex and transport of drugs across state lines. So they really trying to show y'all, like, this is what the RICO is. Now he got her transporting drugs across state lines. She asked him, could they start using porn stars instead of using prostitutes, because she wanted to be with familiar people. So they started using porn stars instead of just regular prostitutes, which the prostitutes, they could get them at the drop of a dime. But she was like, I'd rather have porn stars because at least I'll know them. So they used 2 porn stars often after that. One of them, his name was the chef. And his name was the chef because other than being a porn star, he was a private chef on the side. So they asked her, like, why was you so bubbly and cute with these porn stars? And she said, because they were familiar, I felt safe with them. I'm like, girl, it's really sad that they stayed. Like, I would have just got a job at that point, laugh out loud. What made them stay is the $1 million question. Exactly. They wanted that lifestyle and they didn't want to go to work. But they said this girl was getting, this Jane Doe was also getting child support of $7,000 a month. So you getting $7,000 a month in child support from your baby daddy, plus you getting 10,000 from Diddy. That's 17 G's a month, girl. Like, you could have made that work, but I would have just had to break up with him and do my OnlyFans. Like, no, you're not about to have me out here like this. You're not about to have me out here like that. And so she was saying that she felt safe with the porn stars. She said that the assistant would usually book the travel for the porn stars, and they would get paid from the cash drawer that would be in the hotel. So that's how they get paid. And they saying that that's like, you know, they really trying to set this up. She said for her birthday, he invited male prostitutes to her birthday party. To her birthday party in 2023. He flew her to Miami again, and she thought she was having one-on-one night. No, bam, that's not what y'all had. He had the male prostitutes there for her birthday, one after one. When she thought she was finished, they went into a room and he had candles, a birthday cake, and some balloons, and told her to get back to work. It ain't funny. It's just like, this is literally crazy. Like, it's so crazy that she went through this. She said she was crying because she hated it, but she was crying inside. Diddy didn't know that she hated it, but she was crying inside. She was crying inside. She was like, she just could not believe that he was still doing this on her birthday. Then after that, he left. And she said she seen on IG that he was with the other girlfriend. And it was her birthday. So this girl birthday, the Jane Doe birthday, is in February too. Young Miami birthday is February the 11th. So he left old girl after he made her have a hotel night for her birthday and only put balloons and a cake in the room and told her to get back to work. Then he left her and flew out, allegedly, Young Miami, because we know that's who it is, and did it big for her birthday. Private jet, Turks and Caicos, all that stuff. So she was in her feelings. She was tight, which she should be. But at the beginning, he did tell her, like, you're not the only person that I'm seeing. You're not the only person that I'm seeing, ma'am. So, and she brought it upon herself to only want to deal with him. But he told her straight up, like, you're not the only person I'm seeing. So when she seen that he was with another woman for her birthday and all he was doing for her, she was tight. Text him and everything, and he was like, that's my business partner and all that. Like, Diddy, right? Talking about she spending money on him. Like, you're a billionaire. What could this girl spend on you? What can she do? So she said she would develop UTIs and yeast infections after nearly every hotel night. Every hotel night she developed UTIs and yeast infections. She said her back, her shoulders, and everything will be hurting because the positions that he wanted her in. So just think, you got a yeast infection, UTI, your back hurting because he probably got her in all kind of crazy positions. But more off, I'm thinking about UTIs and yeast infections. Y'all know how UTIs and yeast infections feel. So just think, she probably on some kind of antibiotic, and then most of the times you get yeast infections because of that, so you have to ask them for something else for that. But she said her UTIs wasn't even be cleared up yet, and he would make her do more hotel nights. He would make her do more hotel nights. He did not care. And then just think, you having a yeast infection too. So that's just disgusting. Having a UTI hurts, and then having a yeast infection is very disgusting. So you got all that white stuff on them men. It would be no way. It just couldn't be no way. It couldn't be no way. She said it just felt like a burning sensation when she had the UTIs, and she had to urinate a lot, and her pelvic hurt. All symptoms of a UTI. Now just think, you pushing something back in you when you got a UTI. Like, he off the chain. He did not care. He would just tell her to get back to work. So she texted him like, this is all you want me for. I don't even want to deal with you no more. So let me play y'all the audio that he said to her.
Hey, I really don't know what's going on with you, but I just want to just give you a heads up that I'm about to really disappear on you. You feel me? I'm not gonna be playing these games with you at all. So I don't know. You think you silent treating me, and you think I'm gonna be nah. You'll have a rude awakening. You'll just have silence, and ain't nobody threatening you. And I ain't trying to go back and forth with no woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I ain't got no time for no motherfucking games. Where my life is at right now, I don't have no time for no games, baby girl. Me and you could be mad. I could have a spat. We could have whatever. Then after that, you better get on your job. That's really that's all it is. Cause you got me on my job. Nah, it ain't never gonna work like that over here. You know what I'm saying? I was trying not to leave this message, but you have left me no choice. So either you go in the direction of like moving on and shit like that, or you like just like have me just keep moving. Ain't no threat. I'm just being clear. I can't do the shit with you every time you get upset.
I was laughing because I was like, he has a lot of nerves. That's the kind of text message we be sending when we be drunk and all that stuff. So she left him alone after she seen that stuff on IG and stuff because she like, you playing in my face. She didn't talk to him for like 2 weeks, and then that's when he sent that voice message. Like, Diddy, come on now. Like, come on. So that's what they read some more text messages. When he said, see, she said, you lied to me. You lied to me when you said you missed me. And he said, you are effing nuts. So sad. You can go crazy, do whatever the F you want. It don't matter. It don't matter if I just F'd her. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. You know what it is. Get out your feelings, ma'am. So it was like he really didn't care, but she knew what was going on, and she still said, he telling her like, you could go about your business or whatever, it don't matter. So she, after that distance for about a week or so, he had his butler and his assistant reach out to her and wanted to make up with her. He said that he's sorry that he missed her birthday and that they could spend one-on-one time together like she really wanted. She said it was supposed to be a trip just for us two, a lavish trip for just us two. She said shortly after arriving to the destination, wherever they went, he seemed really bored. And then what did he do? Invited a male escort and a trainer. It's kind of like, you know what? Just send me home. Send me home, sir. He sounds broken, insecure, yep, and more. Again, why did they stay or come back? Juanita, now this is what we've been saying from the beginning. I've been saying this from the beginning. So he seemed bored. He had made travel plans for the male escort and trainer to come. She said that they had sex for 24 hours. 24 hours. She said it was painful. And she said she had finally had enough. She finally had enough. After that, she was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. This was supposed to be my birthday, and we were supposed to spend one-on-one time like you do with the other girl, and now you brought these escorts and a trainer in, and she had to have with them for more than 24 hours. So she was like, she done. So then he was like, okay. That's when they had the love contract. After this, she said that's when I told y'all, she said she wanted the 15K, but he gave her 10. But instead of the 10, he said, I'll just put the 10K on your rent. And he also got her teeth done because he said he didn't like her teeth. So he would always put that over her head too. Like, look at that pretty smile you got. Look at that pretty smile and that roof over your head. Remember who did that for you. Remember who did that for you. So she was like, she felt obligated to have to keep doing these things. She said after that, they were supposed to have an all-star freak off at her house for him. But she told him that she did not feel well. She was starting to feel like she was about to start her period. She went to the bathroom, wiped herself, and sent him a picture of is light pink and was like, I can't do this tonight because I'm about to start my period and I don't feel good. I'm tired. He cussed her out, called her all kind of B's and whatever. And then guess what he told her, y'all? I told you what you could do when you start your period to make the blood stop. Drink champagne. Drink champagne and that'll stop the blood. Now, have any of you guys ever heard that? Because when you start drinking liquor and you're on your menstrual, that actually makes you bleed more. So I never heard of drinking champagne and then making your period stop. So that's what he told her. Like, go start drinking some champagne so your period can stop. Because we doing this All-Star weekend. We doing an All-Star weekend. I just don't know what to say. He was like, and if you don't do this, don't ask me for nothing no more. Don't ask me for nothing. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm keeping up my part of the bargain, and you need to keep up your part of the bargain. And you know what that is. So that's why she was so in her feelings and jealous of the other girlfriend, because she was basically the one that was made to do the hotel nights, and that's all he wanted her for. So that's why I said I wonder did Young Miami have to do all the stuff that she had to do. I just wonder, how did he have time to do all this? Like, sir, how did you have time to do all these hotel nights and freak offs and all this with all the stuff you had going on? And they said how long it would last, and after that they would have to recuperate. At least took like 2 or 3 days. So how are you able to do all of this? And my thing is, why did you stay, Jane Doe? Like, I understand that you love him, but once you see how he's treating you, like he's literally, you just being, well, I won't say a high-paid prostitute because he's only giving you $10K a month, but the prostitutes that's coming is getting paid like $2,000 every episode. So it's almost like they getting paid more than you. What I am happy is at least she get a rest now and she still got her house over her head. What, he been in jail since September or whatever? So he's still paying her rent right now. If I was her, I would start looking for something else, because that's wild. You in court testifying against him and he's paying your rent. He's still paying your rent. So that's all that happened on Friday. She is supposed to come back on Monday so the defense team can cross-examine her. So we'll see how this goes. So make sure everybody that's watching this right now, please press the like button, and I'll make sure when court is out on Monday, I'll do a recap on Monday. So thank you guys for tuning in. I gotta go get dressed, and I will see you guys on Monday. So have a great weekend. Bye.